Understanding technology violations and their impact on personal rights. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that affects all of us, often without us even realizing it: technology violations and how they impact our personal rights. In an age where our lives are increasingly intertwined with technology, understanding our rights and protecting our privacy has never been more important. So let's get into it. Definition of key terms. All right, before we jump too deep, let's define a couple of important terms. So, what exactly do we mean by technology violations? In simple terms, these are situations where technology is used in ways that invade our privacy or violate our rights. Think about stuff like unauthorized surveillance, data breaches, and those annoying spam emails we all hate. Personal rights, on the other hand, refer to our legal entitlements, especially the right to privacy. Understanding these concepts helps us see just how intertwined our everyday lives are with technology. Historical context. Now, let's take a stroll down memory lane. Technology has come a long way, hasn't it? From the early days of the internet to our smartphones today, it feels like things are moving at lightning speed. But along with these advancements, there have been moments where technology has crossed lines. One significant moment was the introduction of the USA Patriot Act after 9/11. This legislation was intended to boost national security, but also raised concerns over privacy violations as it allowed for increased surveillance. It's a classic case of balancing safety with our individual rights. Types of technology violations. So, what sorts of technology violations are we actually talking about? First up, we have unauthorized surveillance, like wiretapping or pretty much the government spying on you without a warrant. Then there's data breaches. Ever had your information stolen online or found out that a company lost a ton of customer data? Yeah, it can be a nightmare. Cyberbullying is another big one. It's when someone uses technology to harass or intimidate others. And with laws like the Electronic Communications Privacy Act in place, we're starting to see ways to protect ourselves. But there are still gaps to fill. Impact on individuals. Let's get real for a second. These technology violations can have serious impacts on our lives. Imagine getting a notification that your personal information has been compromised. The emotional and psychological toll can be immense. People often experience anxiety, stress, or feelings of violation. I remember reading stories about people who have been targeted online and how it affected their day-to-day lives. It's a reminder that behind every screen, there's a real person with feelings, and being mindful of this connection is essential. Legal responses and protections. Fortunately, there are legal responses and protections out there. Various laws are designed to protect us from these violations. Organizations like the Electronic Frontier Foundation are at the forefront, advocating for digital rights and privacy. Plus, we have civil rights laws that provide a buffer against technological abuse, ensuring companies and governments can't just do whatever they want with our personal information. It's a constantly evolving landscape, but knowing there are resources out there can be reassuring. Challenges in enforcing regulations. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Enforcement of these regulations often poses huge challenges. With technology moving so fast, it's tough for law enforcement to keep up. New surveillance technologies pop up almost daily, and often the policies in place are outdated. This is where public distrust kicks in. If people feel their rights aren't protected, they may be less likely to report violations or seek legal help. That trust is crucial in holding violators accountable. Call to action. So, what can we do about this? It's time for a little call to action. First off, be aware of your rights. Understand what kind of information companies collect from you and how they use it. Share your thoughts and experiences with technology violations in the comments below. Your insights can help others navigate this tricky landscape. And remember, it's okay to ask questions and demand better protections for our privacy. Conclusion. To wrap it all up, technology violations are a serious matter impacting our personal rights in many ways. By understanding these issues, we can better protect ourselves and hold others accountable. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more discussions on issues that matter to you. Until next time, take care and keep your tech safe.